Hi everyone, Nigel, Saunders here. As you can see outside it still looks like winter here, and today it feels like winter. It's windy and cold. Today I'm going to be working on my Forsythia. It's been in flower for a long time now, and I noticed that the green leaves are starting to pop out on the branches, so today I'm going to prune it up. Here is a look at the Forsythia Clump planting. So these were cuttings given to me by Eric and Emma of the London Club, and it's doing really well. There's still little skinny cuttings, but they've been doing well. They've been growing well and flowering every year, and it's quite a nice species for bonsai. It's very nice, in fact. So I'll show you the leaves that are coming out on the plants now. So here is a look, and you can see at the end of this branch that there's leaves just starting to come out. There's some back here. You can see there's leaves coming out on the stems. So Forsythia, the general rule is you prune them after the flowers have faded away, before the leaves come out, and then you just let it grow for the year, and that sets the flower buds for the next year. And then you get a nice display of flowers every spring. So just pruning them once a year. My goal for these Forsythias is to create a nice kind of clump style. So all the trees are kind of spreading out, keeping a kind of a rounded canopy, and just letting the trees mature, pruning them up each year, getting rid of crisscrossing branches, and eventually trying to get kind of thick tapered trunks. So not only will the flowers be beautiful, but also the trees themselves. At the moment, they're kind of just sticks in a pot, and all you can appreciate is the flowers. But hopefully, many years down the road, you'll also appreciate the structure of the trees themselves. I'm also going to have to do some weeding. There's a lot of this Irish moss growing in here. But I'll begin with the pruning. So I'm going to look for branches fanning outwards from the clump style. So you can see all the dormant leaf buds all over the stems here. So I want to prune them back fairly small, and then it'll grow out again over the summer. So I'm looking for buds that are facing outwards. There's one here, so I can prune just above there. And I'll be pruning these beautiful flowers off, but I've enjoyed these flowers for a long time. I think they've been in flower for over a month now. So on this one down here, there's a branch growing back in towards the center of the tree, so I'm taking that off totally. There's a stub I can prune back here from the last time I pruned them. A lot of these flowers are ready to fall off now anyway. On this one, I've got a branch spreading out and then a vertical one, so I'm going to take off the vertical one like that. This long one here, I'm going to cut it back. I'm looking for buds facing outwards. There's some here. I think I better take it back to there. Taking that long growing tip off. There's one coming out the front here. I've got buds back here. I'll take out this stump from last time I pruned it. And I think I'll just keep my one that's fanning out down low. It'll be quite a small little clump when I'm done, but it'll grow over the summer and kind of, well, it should look similar to this next spring. On this one, I've got a bud down here that doesn't look very good. Can't rely on that one. I've got one up here, so I can prune this one back to here. And this one back to here. Keeping my branching, and then I can take out my center stub there. There's a stub here I can prune away. There's one kind of growing back in towards the tree here. I'll take that off. And there's a stub I can prune away here. And then This branch, I better take it off here. Like that. There's one reaching out the back here. I can take it off here. This one I'm going to take off shorter back to here. There's a stub on this one I can remove. The flowers are ready to fall off now anyway. Yeah, so you only need to prune these Forsythias once a year. Stub here I can remove. Stub here I can remove. Like that. The ones in the center of this clump I want to grow more vertical. So in this case I'm going to prune this one off here, growing it more upright. This one will be more upright. There's a stub here I can take out. I can shorten this one, and I can shorten this one to, I'll go back to here. So you can already see it's getting quite small. I think I'll take this outside one back further to here. This one's kind of tall and spindly. I'll take it back further. This one is kind of there's a stub here I can take out. And the structure of it's a little strange. I've got a vertical shoot and one that kind of crosses back towards the trunk. I'll take the tip off here. I've got a bud down lower. Take the tip off here. And I wonder if I should take that right off that branch. I'll leave it. I think it's okay. It'd be sort of an asymmetrical, rounded triangular shape. I'll take this one back one more notch. One more internode. Now, there's one growing up the inside here. I'll take that out. There's a few suckers growing up, which is good. This one's got to be reduced back. Okay, let me have a look now. I think I've done the basic pruning. Let me have a look at it and just see if I need to do any more. I think the profile is quite nice. I could reduce this outer one a bit more. There's some buds back here. That would help with my kind of rounded canopy. From the side view, it's not too bad. This one's a little awkward looking, but there's lots of buds here, so I think next time I go to prune it, I'll have a lot more choices. Yeah, I think that's looking quite good from all views. Back to the front there. So next, I've got to weed it. It's terribly full of weeds. Here's what I pruned off the Forsythia today. Lots of flowers and branches. Quite a bit, leaving a small kind of clump style for the future. Yeah, and this planting should just get better and better every year as I prune and maintain the shape. So there's all the weeds I've got to pull out. There's just tons of them. I am going to begin the weeding now, which will probably take me a while. There's a lot of weeds in here. So I'll probably repot this planting next year also. I imagine the roots will be all intertwined and I can just repot it like it's one tree, keeping the clump together.
lots of weeds. The trouble with these plants that you only prune once a year is that they kind of get neglected on the bench. They just grow in the summer, and so do the weeds, and I don't really get to it. So at least I'm weeding it now, getting most of them out by the roots. These Forsythias, you can pick them up at garden centers, and you can get some quite nice specimens for a good price. And they make fantastic bonsai. I think it's a species that's underutilized a lot because they're beautiful when they flower. And you can prune them up in the summer. I don't know what the latest date would be to prune them to get flowers. Like if you prune them too late in the year, you'll prune off all your flower buds. So I would think if you do prune it over the summer, you would have to stop kind of midsummer and let the flower buds set. There's lots online about getting Forsythia to flower, so you can always just look it up and see what they recommend. But I just prune this once a year, and it seems to do quite well. You get good growth, good strong growth over the summer, and then you do the hard pruning after the flowering, and it's all set for another year. Very low maintenance bonsai. But if you want to grow it into a tree-like form, you definitely prioritize the form of the tree first, and then the flowers maybe later on in the tree's life when you've got the structure set. Because you can grow them into a nice tree-like form. I've seen some really good ones. And they're fast growing too. You can go from like little cuttings like this to quite a mature tree quite quickly. 4 or 5 years you'll have something that looks pretty decent. And this moss in here, it just grew up naturally. It's quite a nice moss. It looks like ferns. Miniature ferns. I'm trying to get all these small ones out too, because they will grow into bigger weeds if I don't get them out. I think that's got it. It is weeded. There's a look at all the weeds I pulled out. Lots and lots. So now the planting's looking quite nice. Yeah, so that is ready to grow over the summer. I think I'll also prune up the moss a bit. It's getting a little long and starting to overhang the lip of the pot. So I'll just clean it up, making it look the best it can. How does that look? That looks better, kind of shortening the moss at the edges of the pot, leaving it longer in the middle. And I'll clean the pot up, and it can go back on the bench. It's nice to clean your trees up, so if people come over and want to see your trees, they're all looking the best they can. Here is a final look at the Forsythia clump, all cleaned up, ready for summer. So here's the front, coming around to the right-hand side, to the back, the left-hand side, and back to the front. So hopefully over the next few years you'll see these develop into more like, thicker trunks and more branching, and it'll become quite a nice planting in the future. Because my Forsythia was overwintered in the heated greenhouse here, it went into bloom much earlier than a plant would outside. Bonsai shows are usually in spring and fall, so I think
if you had this growing outside, it would probably bloom for the spring bonsai shows, which is really nice. A lot of people don't grow some flowering species because they bloom in the middle of the summer, and usually there's no bonsai shows in the middle of summer. So you kind of pick species that look good at bonsai shows, and this is one of them that can be in full bloom in a spring show. So a good species for bonsai for sure. And that is all for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.